I was on the phone with a customer today explaining some of our products, and one thing that's not really well shown on our website is the fact that we offer custom necks and custom bodies. So I just want to show a couple necks that we had made, and these are going to be shipping out to customers pretty soon. So this is our kind of standard headstock shape on a lot of the Citizen models. One thing that's cool about this is it's a fretless. You see, we put in the slots and filled it so that it's easier for the customer to play and know where they're at. Yeah, a lot of times a fretless, if you're new to it, it's gonna be kind of hard to find out where you're at. But this is called a lined fretless. He's gonna be replacing a neck from his Fender guitar, and so we built this to just be a direct replacement. So the shape, the Strat shape, and the same dimensions. So gonna make it really easy for the customer to just bolt it onto his guitar, turn it into a fretless. This other neck here is kind of a good example of how crazy you can get on the custom side. This is just some custom shape that customer wanted. But there's a lot of stuff going on here. First of all, it's a multi-scale, and the perpendicular fret, or the neutral fret, however you want to call it, is the nut. And then from here, it just starts to progressively get more angled until you get to there, the most angled spot right there. Yeah, so this neck has a compound radius on the fretboard. So that means you have a smaller radius over here, so it's more curved, and a flatter radius up here, a larger radius. What that does for you is, usually a smaller radius, people like it because it's easier for chording. And then up here where you do more lead stuff, you can do faster, like legato style playing if you have a flatter fretboard. At least that's why a lot of people gravitate towards compound radius. And then here we have the Luminlay side markers. These ones have the black pipe, or the black outline. It makes it really easy to see. So the back of the neck, this is actually a 5-piece neck. These little thin ones, those are walnut. The larger, thicker pieces are roasted flamed maple. And then another thing that this customer wanted, which was really unique, was he wanted a asymmetrical neck profile. So up here, it's thicker, and then as you transition towards the bottom, it's thinner. It's hard to tell just from the video, but the thickest part of the neck, when you're at the first fret, is right around here, but it progressively gets, that thickest part makes its way down to here as you get to the end of the neck. I'm not sure if that's even possible to tell. What you get is thicker neck here, thinner down here, and then as you make your way all the way up the neck, it turns into this part being the thicker part, and then it's being the thinner part up here. So that's kind of like a progressive asymmetrical neck profile, which is pretty rare. Most necks don't do that. We drilled these holes for Sperzels locking tuners. Depending on what tuners you want to install, maybe Grovers or Godot or Schaller, the diameter of the hole is going to be different. So you'll need to specify that, and we're happy to drill whatever size hole. And then here we got a Graphtec black TUSQ XL nut, and it's a 44mm nut, so a little wider than normal. And you can't tell from the outside, but on the inside of this, in addition to the center truss rod, we installed carbon fiber reinforcement rods on either side. Usually we do stainless steel, but this customer wanted the carbon fiber. It's just a little bit lighter weight. Forgot to mention the scale lengths. So on the bass side, the low E has a 25.5-inch scale, and on the treble side, the high E, it has a 25-inch scale. This customer is also going to be building his own guitar body, so to make it a lot easier for him to route the correct neck pocket, we actually just went ahead and made him a routing template. All he needs to do is on his body, he just needs to set this on there in the right spot, and then he can route his body. Yeah, it'll be a perfect fit. Makes the customer's life easier. Yeah, so if you put your own guitars together, and you just need somebody to make you the neck or supply you a body, we do that too. Alright, thanks for watching. Adios.